Picture this. You're standing in a field 10,000 years ago. Next to you is a goat, and someone just handed you a cup of goat milk. Would you drink it? Sounds gross, right? But here's the twist. Some of your ancestors did exactly that, and it changed the human body forever. Stay till the end because the last part of this story will completely change how you think about milk, your genes, and why some of your friends can drink a milkshake with zero problems, while others can't touch a glass of milk without regretting it an hour later. Let's rewind. Way before supermarkets, before cows in barns, before milk cartons, humans were just hunters, chasing animals, eating meat, eating whatever plants they could find. Milk wasn't on the menu. Why would it be? Milk belongs to babies. Baby humans, baby goats, baby cows. Every baby mammal on Earth drinks milk from its mother. But once you grow up, your body is supposed to stop needing it. That's just how mammals work. Here's the wild part. Every single baby on this planet, human or animal, is born with a special tool in their body. It's like an internal machine that breaks down milk sugar called lactose. But that machine is supposed to switch off once you're not a baby anymore. Nature basically says, okay, you're grown now. Go eat real food. For millions of years, that's exactly what happened to humans too. So how on earth did we end up drinking milk from goats, cows, sheep, animals that aren't even our species? Here's where the story gets crazy. About 10,000 years ago, something big happened. Humans stopped only hunting and started farming. They began keeping animals close, herding goats, taming cattle. And these animals gave something valuable every single day without needing to be killed for it. Milk. Now imagine you're living back then. Food is unpredictable. Some days you eat well, some days you don't eat at all. But right next to your home, there's a goat. And that goat can give milk almost every day. That's not just food. That's survival insurance. But there was a problem. Most adult humans' bodies had already shut off that special milk digesting switch. So when early humans drank milk, many of them got sick. Stomach pain, bloating, the stuff we now call being lactose intolerant. Here's where nature does something almost unbelievable. In certain groups of people, mainly in parts of Europe and Africa where herding animals became a way of life, something strange started happening inside their bodies. A tiny change in their genetic code appeared. It kept that milk digesting switch turned on, even into adulthood. Think about that for a second. A random genetic glitch turned into a superpower, and it wasn't just useful. It was life-changing. People who could drink milk without getting sick had access to extra nutrients, extra calories, extra protein, especially during famines, harsh winters, or bad harvests when regular food was scarce. Milk became their backup food supply. And here's the part that sounds almost too wild to be true. The people who had this genetic change were more likely to survive, more likely to have healthy children, more likely to pass on that same trait. Over thousands of years, this rare genetic glitch spread through entire populations. It became normal. It became common. It became us. That's why today, if your ancestors came from milk herding regions, like Northern Europe, you probably can drink milk just fine. But if your ancestors came from regions where people mostly ate meat, fish, or farmed crops without herding animals, parts of East Asia, for example, your body may have never needed that switch to stay on. And that's exactly why lactose intolerance is so common in some parts of the world and barely exists in others. But wait, here's the twist you didn't expect. This never happened with other animals' milk in the same way. Sure, people drank goat, cow, sheep, even camel and yak milk in different parts of the world. But no human population ever fully adapted to comfortably drink, say, dog milk or lion milk or bear milk. Why? Because those animals were never domesticated for milk. Nobody was raising bears in their backyard hoping for a bucket of milk each morning. The animals we milk today were chosen for one very specific reason. They were tameable, they were herdable, and they produced milk humans could actually access safely and repeatedly. So drinking animal milk isn't just some random habit humans picked up. It's the result of an incredible chain reaction, starting with survival pressure, leading to genetic mutation, leading to entire cultures reshaping their bodies over thousands of years, just to unlock a food source most other animals on Earth can never touch as adults. And here's the mind-blowing part to end on. Every time you pour milk into your coffee or drink a glass with dinner, you're not just having a snack, you're tasting the result of a genetic gamble that paid off thousands of years ago. Somewhere, an ancient human's body made an accidental change, and instead of getting sick, they thrived. They survived a famine. They passed on that trait. And generation after generation, that tiny glitch became a gift carried all the way down to you. That's the real story of milk. It's not just food, it's proof that the human body is still evolving, still adapting, still rewriting its own rules to survive. And the wildest part? This adaptation is still ongoing right now in populations around the world. So next time someone says milk is just milk, you'll know the truth. It's actually one of the strangest, most incredible survival stories written directly into human DNA.